either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Each direction needs a different command, so the dog's fully aware of what we require of it. Now, a good little tip here is stick it in something at home. Don't hold it like we are today. It makes it a lot easier to do. Now, with Russet here, she started to do it on a vocal command only. The handler isn't using any hand signal, and you can see with the dog knows exactly what to do, and that's what we're looking that one. Okay, now here's Gillett. Now a lot of dogs will not like to be stood over, so really need to gain confidence with your dog before you start this manoeuvre. Now Gillett, you see that tail wagging? That's what we want to see. All the dogs enjoying themselves, doing a lovely side weave there, and his favourite move up at the end. Give him a round of applause. Did he do well? Okay, handlers, if you like to just bring them forward slightly, and we're going to do a leg weave next. Now a leg weave is a lovely basic move. You might have well, you just saw it there with Gillett. Start off, feet well apart. 2 treats, 1 in each hand, and off you go. So you can see here with Gillett, and oh no, come on little man. Come on, Titch, right, Titch is off, Gillett's off, and you see how they're following the food. So easy to do. Well, it's easy if you ain't got a Great Dane, of course. Yeah. Anyway, so little Titch here, the handler is saying to him, weave as he's going through. Now as the dog gets more proficient, they know where to go. So as with Russet here now, we won't use our hands to help her too much, because she should start to realise the figure of 8. See how the handler is using her body to help that dog, and she can actually do that within the routine with the music. Okay, handlers, dogs onto the left-hand side. Right, so we've done it on the spot. We've now got to do it on the move. Oh, that's when it can all go a bit wrong, because we can fall over the dog. Are you ready, handlers? With your dogs, heel work, forward. Off you go, heel work, and into a weave. So we're looking for the dog to cleanly go from heel work underneath the leg, into that leg weave, nice and cleanly. Forward to the top, everybody. About turn, and keep walking, and we'll do it again. And into a leg weave, off you go. Now some of the dogs are at different stages of training, they need more help. Some dogs can literally go under and rough it with their hands behind the back. The younger dogs or the less experienced dogs might just need that hand to get them started there. Well done, handlers. Would you like to turn them round for me? Okay, now we're going to do a little take a bow. And a take a bow is a really lovely move, because we can start or finish a routine with it. And it's basically a play bow that you'll see your dog doing. Okay, handlers, treat on the dog's nose in one hand, and one hand underneath the middle of the dog. See with Gillett here, left hand underneath the middle of the dog, treat on the dog's nose, and into the front. The most common thing people do with this move is they take their hand away from the dog. Now as the dog gets more proficient, as with Russet here, we start to build up time periods that the dog will maintain that position. We'll also get the handler to start to move around a little bit, so that the dog doesn't move and it waits in that position. But the top tip here is make sure that you always keep your hand underneath that middle of the dog, okay, for quite a few months before you take it away. If that dog decides to lie down, then it's all a bit game over.